Hi guys, today I'll be showing you how to make strawberry jelly cheesecake. For the base, we need 250 grams of plain digestive biscuit and 125 grams of butter. Process the digestive biscuits until it resembles a fine breadcrumbs. Then add the melted butter. Mix until well combined, just like so. I've got a 22 centimeter round cheesecake pan here that I lined with aluminum foil. This will prevent the water getting into the cheesecake while we're baking this. We're gonna bake this in a bain-marie. So press the base into the cheesecake pan, pressing it firmly. What it should look like. Now we're gonna put this in the fridge and let it rest for about 20 to 30 minutes. And while this is cooling down in the fridge, we're gonna move on to the filling. We've got 3/4 cup of sour cream, 3 eggs, 3/4 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of finely grated lemon zest, and 500 grams of cream cheese. I'm just gonna be using a spatula to do this, but you can use electric mixer. Just make sure you're on a low speed so that it will not create much air. It will be a lot easier if your cream cheese is at room temperature. Now I'm gonna add the sugar and continue mixing until it is well combined. Now we can add the sour cream. Mix again. Now we can add the vanilla. And the lemon zest. Then continue mixing. If you find any lumps of the cream cheese, just push it towards the side so that it will break off. And now we can add the eggs one at a time, mixing in each addition. Just like so. Pour the cheesecake filling into the prepared base. We're gonna bake this in a preheated oven at 150 degrees Celsius for about 1 hour and 10 minutes or until the cheesecake is set or it's just a little bit wobbly in the center. We're gonna bake this in a bain-marie. We're gonna pour hot water into the rectangular pan. Before baking, give it a light tap for the air bubbles to come up on top. And then burst it if you can. So while the cheesecake is cooling down, I've got 1 cup of hot water in here plus a packet of strawberry jelly that I will put into the hot water. So this will cool down as well. And then we will set this aside. And this is what the cheesecake looks like it's been after it has cooled down. Now we're gonna lay strawberries on top. I use about a punnet of strawberries for this. Push it towards the sides as much as possible so that when we put the jelly, it will not go down all the way. It will go down a little bit and it will cover the sides of the base, but that's how I want it to be so that the base will have a little bit of the jelly flavor. Now the jelly has completely cooled down. I will slowly spoon it in on top of the cheesecake and the strawberries. Do this until you finish up with the gelatin, and then we will put this in the fridge until the gelatin is set, and then we're gonna do the same process again. So we're gonna use 2 packets of gelatin to make a thick layer to completely cover the strawberries, but it's after you if you want to do that process. I'll show you when we get there later. So while the cheesecake is in the fridge, we're gonna do the same process again. So 1 cup of hot water to 1 packet of gelatin. So this will cool down while the gelatin on the cheesecake is setting. So this is what it looks like when the gelatin has set. Now we're gonna pour the second round of gelatin on top to completely cover the strawberries. And then let this set again in the fridge for about 4 hours to overnight. I let my cheesecake set in the fridge overnight. So now using a spatula, I gonna run it on the sides of the pan to release the cheesecake. And this is the finished cheesecake. Now just to show you what it looks like when you cut it. The first slice is the hardest to cut. So please bear with me here. I hope you give this cheesecake a try. Even if you don't want to put the gelatin on top, just a plain cheesecake. You will not regret making this. The cheesecake is really smooth. It melts in your mouth. So this is our finished product. Again, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you again on my next video.